Okay, Coach, thank you. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is in uptown Charlotte, North Carolina at Bank of America Stadium. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Los Angeles Rams and the Carolina Panthers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from uptown Charlotte.
Come on, fellas. Pretty quiet, team. We're pretty quiet. Five wide. Flare. Half 85.
Running it with the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Year a season ago, Saquon Barkley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
Rush in. Check safety. Check.
Here's a guy coming off a strong rookie season, Gus Edwards. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
And they'll look to avoid an early 3-and-out here on 3rd and 4.
Four down. Check 15.
Here's the second-year back from Southern Miss, Ito Smith. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. These two teams squaring off here in Week 1. You might remember they used to be in that old NFC West division together. From 1995 to 2001, the Falcons, Saints, and 49ers were also in there with the Rams and Panthers. And the Panthers recently, they've dominated this series. They've won 6 of the last 7 against the Rams. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. And now they'll throw with Allen. That's going to be caught by Samuel. A very solid gain of 27. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And once you adjust to that and you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
He's coming, double up. Hey, hold.
A first down carry for Smith. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 11 yards and a Panther first down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
And they didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack.
I'm coming after you.
Now Ito Smith. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up third down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike, 53. Hey, check. Middle. Mike, 53. 53. Mike.
On third and long, it's Allen. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Kamale Correa. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to fourth down. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Okay, hold on. 55, come on. Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
They'll run here with a former Steeler. This is Le'Veon Bell. And he'll be upended after a gain of 5, up to the 25-yard line.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down, a very solid gain on that play.
On second down, it's Bell. Space to maneuver at the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It'll be a first down for the Rams there on a pickup of 18.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it'll be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. Jackson now. Throwing again. Open man is Jacob Hollister. The reception good for 7. It's third down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Here's Jackson to throw. Caught here by Bell. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Matt Milano, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Regular. Game situation, let's go. 25, check 25. He's crashing. Alert. Check.
Edwards now on first and 10. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's second and 2.
Hey, you. 24's the mic. Hey, pick your game up. 24's the mic. What we got?
To throw, it's Allen. There's the first NFL catch for South Carolina's Deebo Samuel. 22 yards there, a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
When we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time, really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
24's watch the pass. Check nickel. 6 guard. Check 6 guard. Check out.
Operating from the red zone now. Allen escaping the pressure right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Hayden Hurst there to make the grab as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his second season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook, not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it. Be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. Now a first down carry by Bell, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Throwing on second down. Jackson. That's complete. It's Bell. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
It's a gain of 2 yards.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 38-yard line. So from Panther territory now, it's first and 10 at the 38.
Check 4.
Here's Jackson. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
A lot of contact there, but there was no way it appeared that he was going to get a flag on that one. Looking for it, but he wasn't going to get it. And as an ex-defensive back, you love it when they let you play and jostle downfield.
Second and 10. Here's Jackson again. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jabal Sheard in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. And he's going to go down again. Corey Littleton, he's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Jackson. He's letting this one go into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape, he's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
So after the INT, it's Allen. The 20, the big fella, touchdown, Carolina. Hayden Hurst first. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to his second and sometimes third progression. That was a nice play.
Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
But they tried to get 2 and ended up getting none because the quarterback had nowhere to go with the ball and ends up getting sacked.
Nowhere to go at all. Great job, though, defensively. They were ready.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive's going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
25 yards, the pickup there, and also a first down.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing. Kill. Let's go. Come on. Patch it. Switch. Hey, check 24.
And they'll keep it on the ground with Bell. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. On 2nd and 12, Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Jackson. And the throw there going to be incomplete. So a couple of first downs on this drive, but it's looking like another empty possession.
And those empty possessions are certainly starting to pile up. So the adjustments that teams talk about all the time have to be taking place. They've got to analyze what's breaking down and figure a way to fix it.
The offense stays put. They failed twice already in this first half, but they're going to go a 3rd time here on 4th down.
50. Mike 50. Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it.
They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. Jordan Reed has it. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. On 1st down, Bell. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down L.A. From the gun, it's Jackson. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
Well, partner, they went empty set there. No backs in the backfield. All receivers out in the pattern. And in this situation, you know what the quarterback has to do? Act as his own blitz control.
Yeah, he's got nobody else there to protect him.
No one else there to protect, which means he's got to get rid of the football and absorb the hit, but not go down and fumble the ball.
Here's Allen following the fumble recovery. That's caught over the middle by Hurst. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
Even. 4 down. Even. Kill. Hey, home.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Tight end to the right, boy. Tight end to the right. Move. Hey. 4 down. Gun. Hey, Charlie. It's our field. Hey, it's our house. 24 is the mic.
Throwing again. Allen. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Anderson-Dejo. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
His guys take over 1st and 10 at their own 7-yard.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'd love to be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go!
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd and a couple. Jackson, that's caught by Hollister. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. And Now the throw going to Fuller, and he's got it. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. From the gun, Jackson steps away to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Give the sack to Kamoko Toure. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a pick.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jabal Sheard getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Jackson from the shotgun. He's letting this one go for Fuller. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked by Darian Thompson, and his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10.
Hey, Echo.
And here's Allen to throw again. Flushed out right. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. Over 100 yards receiving for him now in the opener. And it's a first down.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he's able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run on first down. It's Smith. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
3rd quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
4 down, check, 4 down. Watch 17, watch 17. 24 is the mic. Here we go. On 52. 24 is the mic. You ain't doing nothing today.
Throwing now is Allen.
Switch.
And that'll be incomplete. Hayden Hurst, former first-round pick, the intended target. But now it'll be 3rd down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Check 31, check 31. Begin.
They'll run it here with Smith. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
So that's what that elbow in my ribs was all about. You thought they were going to throw the ball as well.
Absolutely. I think everybody thought they were throwing the football, caught him off guard.
Yeah, I'm telling you, when you have the courage to make that type of a play call, a lot of times you actually get rewarded.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10.
Check 37, check 37. Jim.
This is Edwards. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
24. Tight right. 4 down. Bravo. You just warm up. 24 is the mic. I'm here all day.
On 2nd and 7, Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
He was covered by Richard Sherman.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Watch tight end. Hey!
On the ground, this is Smith. He's got the first down here inside the 30.
Here we go. Here we go.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So now, following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Check, 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 check. Check the backer, check the backer. Check, check. Alert! Protein spill.
Allen now looks to throw. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Joshua Perkins there to make the grab. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. I think all teams probably like seeing that schedule for the first time, looking at week 1. Oh, good, we're at home. This is why you want to be home in week 1. They're looking sharp.
And I agree with you totally. That's what you want. But there carries a little extra pressure with that as well, because you and I both know protecting the home field, winning your home games is paramount in this league. So you go into it, yeah, we want it, but now you actually have to go out and prove it.
Yeah, 2 sides to that coin, and looking like they're going to protect it here in this one.
The Rams take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It's
nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury. After the sack on 1st down, Jackson. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Jabal Sheard. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. Needs something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Jackson now. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. And it's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. 4th down, here's Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
I got him. Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up. Switch, switch, switch. Check, check.
On 1st down, Smith. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
On 3rd down, here's Edwards. And they'll get him down short of the 1st down, right on the 10-yard line. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. And by the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve in the stat sheet, but they are the reason that they got the points. Excellent job up front, clearing the way for the score.
Extra point up and good by Folk, and that will bump the lead up to 26. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
At their own 34-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
First down, Los Angeles.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson. He's got a first down and then some inside the 40. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Jordan Reed, 55 yards. And the Rams are able to cut into this lead. So they will get on the scoreboard here. Give them credit for that. Too little, too late, but no 0. Oh, you're going slow clap on me.
Not very nice, is it?
No, but they haven't been very nice on offense. It's been a struggle. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
Let's go. At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they've just expanded that here in the second half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's sailed, right? My game plan is down by my feet right now because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this offense. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. Now it's Smith. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. They'll run for it here with Smith. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. They'll run on first down. It's Bell. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Man, these guys may not win this ball game, but you certainly can't fault the effort of this man here today. He's been a real thorn in their sides all afternoon. And that last carry puts him over the 100-yard mark.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. To throw again on second down. Jackson. This will be caught at about the 6. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. Here's Jackson. From the gun, he'll throw. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. film, but this. Now Jackson operating from the gun. And he is going to go down back at the 11-yard line. So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage. Just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you try and throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Now, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So Allen's going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The Rams going to be forced to use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
High 7.
To try again after the sack. Allen. He's got Smith here. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Hey, exit. 24's the mic. I don't even know why this team
From the gun, it's Allen. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that's caught inside the 30. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
24's the mic. Watch the screen. Pass. 24's the mic. Check.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Now whistles and a timeout called here. Not sure of the point of this, but they'll stop it with 4 seconds to go in the game. Oh, now look at this. They're lining up to add 3 more, little insult to injury here late in the game. This to make it a 3-score game late. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. Well, a little drama there at the end, but really this thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it, and victory was theirs, and that's exactly what they did.
So for the Panthers, that'll be a happy locker room as they start this season 1-0. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Los Angeles, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home.